Hello, so this is Rachel. I finally am making a video. I'm sorry it's been so long. I actually planned this little video quite a long time ago. I just haven't been able to post it, but now I'm feeling okay today and I think I will just record it on my webcam. I hope you don't mind. This is something that I noticed quite a while ago and I didn't know whether to blog about it or make a video or tell someone or just keep it to myself. And finally I've decided to make a video. This might be quite controversial. I'm really sorry if you disagree with me or if I offend anyone. So as a person that's had both the perspective of the way people talk about others' bodies inside and out of a conversation with people with eating disorders, I've noticed something. First of all, I didn't have the perspective of someone with an eating disorder. You know, this was before my eating disorder. I used to witness people fat shaming and skinny glorifying, and people would look at those healthy weights and say that they were attractive, look at those that seemed thin and say that they were attractive, and look at those overweight people and say that they were unattractive. And this is all just generalization, by the way. So at school it was often the overweight person of these three that seemed to be bullied most, and I say this really very vaguely and lightly because I know full well that that is not always the case, and I've met plenty of people that were underweight and healthy and etc. that were bullied just as much if not more. But just thinking purely about society and stereotypically the way that we seem to perceive schools and bullying, this seems to be a common thought. And you would hear your parents and friends talking about losing weight and self-insulting themselves by calling themselves fat, but they would never use skinny as an insult, very often anyway. Now welcome to the eating disorder world, where you're terrified of glorifying skinny people or thin people because you're scared that it might upset someone or reinforce their beliefs about others and themselves, or simply just reflect badly on you and your perception. So hello comments like, she'd be so pretty if she gained just a little bit of weight, and pictures of people where there's comments like, this is not attractive, what are you doing, and I hope you're okay, and sometimes even, this is disgusting. And suddenly overweight people are attractive, and you hear parents and friends and others with eating disorders point out overweight people and describe them as beautiful, and post pictures of overweight people and say be comfortable in your skin, and describe people in a way except fat, in any way except fat. But they would say the skinny one because that's somehow, I don't know, they switch it around, turn it on its head, and it's hard to imagine the tables turned as the army of people with eating disorders strike down any pictures of underweight models and glare at the tall thin lady walking down the street and mutter, she's too thin, or she's not healthy. In one of my videos, I saw a mannequin in a shop and it had the bones in her chest on display, and I was upset. But now I know that if they also had models that were overweight people and healthy weight, etc., then I probably wouldn't have been so upset because it would represent a lot more people. So it's not necessarily the skinny model, it's the fact that that represents beautiful models, and they didn't include any overweight models, So I think that's what upset me most, not necessarily the skinniness, because who are we to say that one thing is beautiful and another isn't, and etc. So my message to you is, it's not my choice what you say, but my thoughts is try not to express sort of fat shaming, and don't skinny shame either, and don't even healthy body glorify, health glorify. Does that make sense? Don't focus on weight. If someone is healthy and underweight, screw it. If you think they're beautiful, then you can think they're beautiful. Just don't compare yourself. If you think that a healthy person that is overweight is beautiful, do the same thing, but just don't compare yourself. And the same with overweight, and don't fat shame. Look at people's faces. Are they glowing? Is their hair shiny? Do they have a winning smile? Don't compliment others' bodies. Don't comment, on others' bodies. Full stop. Too thin, too fat, too muscly, it shouldn't matter one bit. We can't beat body shaming with more body shaming. As long as you take care of yourself, do what you want with your own body, and let others do what they want. Don't get pissed off at diets, because diets can be healthy. Don't get pissed off with people eating whatever they want to just because they want to eat. It's a very simple thing, really. You can think anything you want to. Just don't feel guilty for that. Just try not to mention it to others unless you are really seriously concerned for their health and well-being. Sorry if this video is really mishmashy, it's hard to talk about, and I know I'll probably get quite a few sort of opinionated or disagreeing comments. Just remember that this is only my point of view, and if you have things to add, then add them. I don't mind at all. It also might help give others that read them a different perspective, and I hope I didn't offend anyone because this is quite a controversial topic. But let me know if I did, and I'll apologise and try to help in any way that I can, especially if I triggered anyone. Okay, so that's that out the way. Now I'll quickly update you. Things went downhill for me, now they're starting to come back uphill again, which is why I'm a little bit more energetic and a little bit more happy today, and I've had an okay day. It started off a bit miserable and now it's okay. I'm really sorry if I don't answer many Tumblr questions at the moment. Quite a lot of you are being very detailed about self-harm and eating disorders, etc., and it's very hard to answer in a non-question because I have to post it, and that might trigger people. It doesn't trigger me at all. You can say anything you want to me and I probably won't be triggered. In fact, I definitely won't be triggered because that's not what triggers me. So yeah, feel free to do that, but maybe put your email at the end, and I'll try not to post it online. Well, I won't, but that way I can answer you in an email and it's private, because obviously I can't really post it if it's going to trigger people, but I always feel guilty when I don't answer, so I am sorry if I don't answer. Also, I do have a lot that I'm doing right now, so if I don't get around to everyone, I'm really sorry. I'm trying. So yeah, if you like this video, please subscribe, please leave a comment below. I always appreciate it. I always say the same thing. Give me a thumbs up if you think I need one, and most of all, please be yourselves, don't compare yourselves, and please stay strong, as I know that you are. I've been getting some really lovely comments and messages from you, and you have no idea how much I appreciate it and love it. And even if you aren't commenting, I just appreciate you watching my video and listening this far. So, okay, bye.